didn't decline, but they were not here. So
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I literally have never seen that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Permanent record.
I feel like I've only used it like 3 times.
Hello, everybody. Do. Okay.
I did it once or twice back in the day.
Yeah, every now and then it's like. I scrolled off of May already somehow. Let's fix that. I'm getting Tal's already in a group and Workata in the group. Can we get a summon stone down, please, and thank you? Got my screenshot of priorities up, ready for One Arm Bandit. Let's make it a nice clean re-clear, and then we can brute force the shit out of Muggsy.
Brute force.
You're probably
okay.
That'd be a complete waste, but it only takes a second, so.
We're doing it, guys. We're doing it.
That's what I thought. All right. Yeah, blue bars have been a lot worse lately. Like, even on, like, pretty decent computers, I've noticed that there's a lot of people who just get, like, stalled out hard sometimes.
The majority of your organs attacked. Hello, minion.
All right. Well, we're waiting on. Well, actually, we only have 2 healers without. I'll get this gets back in. Oh, you know, we only need 2 healers for trash. It's fine. Let's do it. I'm not gonna do I like doing up this.
Famous last words.
I'm not doing it.
I didn't know they buffed that.
I'm not doing the thing that's gonna make us need healers.
It used to be 100%, 100%.
Don't we have the skip?
What's a healer?
We do, but we can clear the trash for a chance at BOE. Oh god, I did it. That's cool. Got a couple folks who could use the renowned catch-up, and also Katie's best necklace comes off the trash. So
It's not just Katie's.
ooh,
Ooh, everybody's necklace. Blah.
Miss 1 week.
imagine not rating 1 week.
We talk about Luffy again?
Always talking.
Well, he is in here to defend himself, so
Yeah.
It's fair game. Let's get Sweets in here so we can go all the way to the last boss and kill him.
Needs decline 2.
yeah.
Reminding me that he's not here.
Sad face.
Hard enough as
Issue at that point that Luffy is actively sabotaging and making Sweets not be here.
He's really just trying to make it all.
Just saying, Sweets comes here, we one-shot stuff. It's too powerful.
why don't we take her to Styx?
I was just thinking, with you being our Thursday champion, that's gonna be trash day. We'll start every raid on Thursday with Styx. It'll be awesome.
Perfect.
Oh, God. Oh, that's horrifying.
My sticks in your bone
Baby.
My sticks in your bunk chunk. Oh, that's terrible.
I thought this was a Christian Minecraft server.
Oh no. Can we get a second summon stone while we're waiting on the cinematic?
We'll give it to
Get Talon here super fast.
We got lots of stones up. I don't know who's. Mine was
Try
used.
to reduce the number of loading screens between us and him. Oh, I got blocked by the cutscene. No. Oh, and I'm trying to summon KV. That's not correct. He's already here.
Cutscene block.
That's just one of my mirror images. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I guess we need to do 5 summons for KV then. Let's go. I'm gonna swerve y'all. We're going right.
Going left? Okay.
Who made it?
Right.
Feast your eyes on the Galactic.
Trixie habits.
Well,
You're going left, right?
you ready to
Right.
talk?
Left, right, left.
You think you're gonna yap at me till I roll? We got
Give me right.
games to play, Gazlo.
Sashay.
Sashay
Left.
left.
Don't kill two of the bosses at the same time when you're solo in that raid, though, 'cause you're gonna get ported into the Nether. And not the
That's how you activate hard mode.
That's where Steve's Chicken Shack is.
chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. That's where the fucking frog went.
Sure, the frog will have its own lore walker campaign.
That'd be amazing.
Now you're talking.
The most frustrating unresolved plot line of Dragonflight is what happened with the frog.
I was
the
invested.
The frog died on the back on the way at some point.
People needed
Oh no. Okay, I'm out of
You're always out of line. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I got disoriented right at the edge of the line.
Ooh. Habitual line stepper. Oh, I'm in the line too. Oh, I'm a tank, so it doesn't matter.
Well then, they got stunned or something.
I pulled him.
Shark.
He's not here today.
The shark isn't here tonight? He just popped up.
Literally?
Literally, actually.
Actually popped up.
Actually.
Oh my god, 2 actuallys in 1 sentence? Jex is really trying to break us tonight, huh?
Real boomer energy.
Oh, those patrons are afraid. For a second, it looked like they were making a break for us.
They're coming right for us.
Because they heard
Yeah,
Jex starting to say
outnumbered.
skibbity.
Confused him for the Rizzler.
Negative aura points.
I do not have a target.
Time to cash out. Oh no.
Fucking campaign. I hope we get Abby's globe sound in there. That sounds more suggestive than I wanted it to.
Yeah.
She typed the word globe.
Anybody have a hotline for HR?
Hello, this is HR.
What the hell is HR?
Hardened rating? I don't know. I'll have to check those that out.
Happy ridiculousness.
Habitual repetition.
Tired.
That's
How do you
excessively
route-
redundant.
Oh, we're gonna see how well this goes. Hopefully, it's not as bad as the other day.
I'm trying out Master of Harmony again tonight because I haven't messed with it since the since I got full 4 piece. So hoping it'll make me a little passive.
Bing bang boom dead.
No, I tried Master of Harmony for like a tiny bit of time at the start of the patch before we got any gear, and then I switched off back to Shadowpan because it was just generally better. Both are pretty viable for Master right now. There's just different scenarios if you take both. Actually, Monk in general is in a good spot with that in a lot of ways right now. Windwalker's kind of the same.
Go on, place your bets. But I gotta say, your odds don't look so good. Something tells me this one's rigged. Let the games begin.
Oh, we got a big boy coming.
We got guys in the back.
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Admittedly plus PTSD for a second. I thought you guys were gonna pull me down.
Why not? Let's do it. No. No, I don't like that.
Why not? Let's do it. Like, never mind. We got a Taddy.
I just had to pull my cheat sheet for.
Oh, there's a Taddy in here.
Big zoom on that. Okay, so for those who haven't done this fight with us before, I'm going to give you a real quick rundown. This boss is basically 2 phases, pretty short and sweet. It is sort of a hard time limit fight because the boss has a hardened rage at about, I think it's 7 minutes 40 seconds, somewhere like that. So DPS is critically important. Make sure you're doing top damage. We want to kill the ads first and then burn the boss. The boss will retreat randomly to summon, not randomly, it's at fixed intervals, to summon 3 real assistants, those little goblin ads. They're going to have little symbols over their heads that correspond to different reels on the slot machine. We need to deposit 2 out of the 3 into the boss, which you do by killing the ad that's holding it, running over the sigil, and then it'll give you an extra action button that you can press to drop it right in the boss. As far as I know, you don't even have to be close to the boss, you can just slam it in the second you have it.
That's because he's a dog butt.
It's pretty generous, but you have to be certain distance.
Puma's like, I get to go in the room?
Hooray!
Right.
If you get to where the sigil is, it's unlikely. It's going to basically a couple different combos based on.
There's some weird looking wings. I've never seen those.
There's one that summons ads. There's a couple that are just raid-wide damage. The first one's going to be a big raid-wide burst of damage, so just prepare for that. Use like your normal shield abilities, mass barriers, stuff like that's all good.
There is also a mini time limit of us to get the coins into the boss. If we don't get at least 2 into him by a certain amount of time, he enrages and kills us.
Yep. So ads are top priority. When the ads are up, they have to be killed quickly. Even the one that we're not going to deposit still has to die. They end up doing damage because they cast on just random people. There are 6 possible combos we can go through. Our goal is to get the boss to 40% health or lower before all 6 are burned up. Once we get to 40%, the boss starts a sort of like mini enrage phase where a hard timer starts for us to kill him. During that phase, the boss is going to have pylons out that he's going to be connected to with lightning tethers. The lightning tethers will kill you if you touch them, so don't touch them. We're going to be kiting the boss kind of in a circle around the room to clean it up and make sure that everyone's out of range of those. So it's just a DPS check at that point. That's when we'll pop hero and we'll go pretty much town on.
Excuse me.
The only other major thing to super worry about is that during the fight there will be these chips that will roll out of the boss. It's called High Roller as a mechanic. You want to be near those for a damage buff, but not get hit by them. So there'll be a blue line that you'll see on the ground. Stand right next to it, but not in it. You'll get a damage buff for doing that. The other component of that is wherever the chip lands in the room, it needs to be rolled away again, or otherwise it gives the boss a damage buff. So for ranged in particular, but any player who's near it, because they'll go kind of in different spots all around the room, go over to it. There'll be an extra action button you can press to roll it again. It will roll whatever direction you are facing. So if you are facing a wall and you're pretty close to the wall, it's going to be very, very close, and that can be dangerous because it'll have an AoE circle, and if you're standing in it when it goes off, it kills you as well. So point it to a wall a little bit further away from you and roll it back out. The other good part of that is when you roll it, it gives a second track. Tal should be able to get most of them. We might have melee break off. Warcada was pretty good about that last week for getting the ones that are at the other side of the room, so that we should be able to keep that up. But when it rolls back, you have a second chance to get the high roller damage buff because you can stand near the track for the roll, if provided it goes far enough. So that's it for now. Let's ready check. Nope, just kidding.
Nope, food.
I'll feed you later. First,
He was
here's some
gonna
drinks.
ready check our ready check.
No, that's my raid tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Ready check the ready check to ready check. It's like announcing that you're going to make an announcement of an announcement.
The teaser for the trailer.
Exactly.
And yet they do that.
That's true. Apparently it's viable, so. I remember for the Flask Cauldron, you can grab one, chug it, and then grab a second one. You should also be able to chug the second one, and if there's any left over after that, after everyone has one, feel free to grab a third one. Also, definitely get potions as well. Make sure you get plenty of potions. And, most importantly, make sure you're using said potions.
Not the police and me.
Well, no. ACAB. Anyways.
Yes, chef. Let's watch us get our heads beaten.
I can't believe I already checked and I wasn't ready because I didn't have grease on my weapons. Exactly.
Ugh, cold.
Do we want marks for the 3 little goblin ads, or are we fine without those?
Let me put him down real quick just to make it safe. I don't know how.
We already got marks. Me and Kay.
That's right.
I don't get it.
Let me know as soon as you're good, Kenshin. Cool. Okay. Then I'm not going to re-ready check. I'm just going to hit a countdown and we're going to pull it. So again, hard DPS
5,
check fight. Go as hard as you
4,
can.
3,
Blast
2,
this motherfucker.
1. Special coming.
Make sure the ads go down first. Here come our first high rollers, getting near the lines. Zeph and I are going to be going outside of square for our King Buster. We drop our lightning puddle, so just stay clear of that area.
Phase change.
Coins. Alright, we are doing coin and flame first, so attack flame first at center. Alright, coin next. Alright, deposit the coin center, and then kill lightning.
I'm dying.
Go out with the flame.
I was like,
Yes, go out with the fire as close to the wall as you can. Big AoE damage here, pop defensives.
Special coming.
Got the pay line coming out. Stand your for your damage buff. Got the boss.
I cannot drink more. I cannot drink more.
I'm sorry, can I rotate the boss?
what the hell?
It's going to be coin and lightning here. So coin and lightning. Get lightning first at the center.
I cannot drink more.
And then we just need coin dead. Kill coin and deposit it.
Special coming.
If you have the lightning, William, you have lightning on you, deposit that. Okay.
I do not have a
Okay, coin in there, perfect. Be clear of Zeph, he's going to have a coil near him.
Special coming.
Okay, lines are out. Standard line. Got the boss. After the fire coil, we'll move to the opposite side, so we did that last week. I worked through it. Speaking of which, our next one is going to be fire and lightning, so when those ads come up, we'll attack those two first. Right, lightning is on the left. Attack it. Melee, be careful of the coil. Right, lightning in. Need fire in next. We're gonna have the boss over here for it, so we can drop the coil pretty far out. We're gonna move the boss right back after, so we don't have to worry about the fire. This coil's gonna shoot a lot of fire tornadoes out. Be ready to dodge. They will
Actually,
go
it's
out
not
and
going
back
to shoot a lot because you got it against the wall.
Excellent. Half of
Oh shit! Ow!
boss.
I'm gonna hit
We'll
this
keep-
to clear.
Cool. We'll keep this going for the sake of practice. We have a couple dead DPS down. Go ahead and pick one of them up, whoever you can reach.
What's it called?
Next one is Flame and Bomb. Flame and Bomb. Try to get Bomb first since it's kind of in the more dangerous area.
Special coming.
Forget health.
Yep, got plenty of defensives available. Make sure you use them.
Ball fiery.
Awesome. That's
Special coming.
pretty good. That's fine. That was a pretty good practice pull there for our newbies. So.
Release.
I will put up one more marker when we get back up to show where to try to put the fire. We basically want to try to contain all of the gunk of the fight to the left side of the room, with the blue side.
I can
The
mark
tanks.
it to you. That's me.
Oh, I can drop a marker there.
Wow. Cast Bolt, Shadow Burn.
Thank
I'll
you
put
for
purple
wiping
for
everybody.
contrast.
Allows me to mulligan getting hit by the flame tornado.
Hey.
No, we still saw it happen.
Jax, I'm on the ad by triangle.
Yeah, we're going with the same same thing that we did before. So you'll be on left. So Jax, you'll always get square, and
Oh, there's interrupt?
middle one, we're not really assigning an interrupt because usually we're blasting it first.
Oh.
So I put a marker at the back left of the room over here at Diamond. You know where this is. If you have the fire debuff on you, it has to be dispelled off by a healer, and then it will shoot the fire tornadoes out. They go all the way out and then come back in, like they collapse back in. So please make sure to put your debuff as close to as possible to this marker, and then call for a dispel. Or if you have the ability to self-dispel magic debuffs, then like just plant yourself there, pop it off of you, and then get out of the corner. It does make it makes it a lot easier over the course of the fight to manage, because most of the time we're going to be biasing towards the right side of the room, and the tornadoes just stay out of the way mostly that way.
There we go.
A lot of stuff to dodge. Anything we can do to ease it better.
I was gonna say there's a lot of stuff to dodge.
Adds just a little bit. Make sure they're dying quicker, and then just make sure you're defensives. Not just your own personal defensives. We got plenty of lock. We have a limitless supply of them, so make sure if your health bar is looking sus, you pop one of those ASAP. Death
When they
is-
used to cause shards to drop that.
Oh.
Ah.
5,
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember when they added shard bags because it was such a hassle to store all the
Special comment.
shards without them?
When
Okay,
I
Lanza?
sharded my bands.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Felt a little bad for you in the moment, but you know.
With a wrestling show, expect.
As long as you didn't have to deal with it in your seat for the entire time.
Everyone
Alright,
around
we
me.
are doing coin and fire first. Coin and fire. Get coin first, coin's at mid. Alright, coin's about dead. Switch it over to fire. Kill lightning and make sure it dies. Sigils are deposited. Defensives here. Don't get locked with these. If you're at range, stand in Death Gambit.
Special coming.
New Pay Lines coming out. Get your damage buffs.
I cannot use that item.
Got the boss.
Phase change.
Alright, we're going to be doing coin and lightning here. Get coin first. If you're already on lightning, don't worry about switching.
Special coming.
Pay lines, get your damage buffs, fresh and hot.
Reload.
Right, lightning needs to die quickly. And that sigil needs to go in. Alright, here we go. Coil's going down, I need to move. I fucked that up big style. Oh,
Special
shit.
coming.
Alright, gonna be pulling towards the other side for the next coil. The coil will bounce you and do some damage if you touch it, so try not to touch it with your melee. Stay
Phase
clear of it.
change.
Alright, our next combo here is fire and lightning. Fire and lightning. Lightning is in middle and doesn't have an assigned interrupter, so get it first. Fire's already almost dead too. Good shit.
Special coming.
Lightning's in. Uh-oh.
Special coming.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start pulling towards the back side of the room. Just a smidge.
Landing in a puddle sucked.
Yeah. Go ahead and get Papa up. That's the boss. Alright, next combo is going to be Fire and Bomb. This will summon ads that need to die, and then we need to run out of where the ads are. Fire and Bomb. Get Bomb first. It's nice and far from all the chaos.
Special coming.
Okay, Lance went up. 6 damage buffs.
Run out.
No.
Alright, need Fire dead.
Damn it.
Deposit that sigil.
Oh, I forgot to pop my own defensives like an idiot.
We need to stack together. Be ready to
Special
CC him.
coming.
I'm bad.
They die pretty quickly, and then they will blow up with a big fire circle where they're at. So dodge out of that immediately as soon as we see the fire circle go down. All right, there's first fire circle. 2 ads still up. Burn them. Perfect. Big out. Big move out. Tornadoes are going to come along with that, so just dodge, dodge, dodge. All right, we have one more sigil we're going to need to do. This is going to be fire or lightning and bomb. Lightning and bomb.
Bombs in the gunk.
Range, try to focus it. A tank can peel the sigil out one more time.
They're the little alcove you can get to.
There's a coin rolling that way. Watch out.
Oh.
Honestly, I kind of goofed this pull with the coil placement big style.
You got fraud detection.
I'm going to make a call. Yeah, just wipe it.
Memory serves, you kind of want to take him blue side until we get the coil there first. We swap him green side and put the coil there.
Yeah, I made the big dumb mistake of being close enough to the side, but not remembering that it's exactly on my location until it was too late both times.
I'm really bad. I forgot to drop my, I forgot to use my cooldowns. Or my defensives. I'm bad. That's why I died. I could have popped this, which reduces 40% of the damage I take, and what is it?
Right, let's get
because of this, it heals me 30% of my health. So I'm like, oh, I could have easily saved myself. I'm just a moron and panicked. I was like,
Honestly,
oh god.
If I hadn't goofed the coil placements, that was a lot better. Yes, and where we were heading, so it only got complicated to deal with the suction from the coils and the fire from the coils, and
because we had to deal with the suck.
Yeah.
I had to deal with the suck.
No, the suck is at a concert tonight.
Fight the suck.
That's right. Fight the suck.
Special coming.
Row, ride the suck.
I was late now.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Great job on the real estate, guys. They fucking blew up.
Phase change.
Alright, first combo, coin and fire. Coin and fire. Focus on coin first. And then switch it over to fire. There's the daintiest thing I've ever seen. Alright, coins are in. Defensives here. Big damage. Get your health stones. Watch the tornadoes.
Special coming.
Second back, so be cautious. Okay, lined up.
I haven't moved that item yet.
Well, I realized I never dropped my infernal.
Next combo is going to be coin and lightning. Coin and lightning.
Phase change.
Alright, get lightning first. And break over for coin as soon as we get that sigil in.
Special coming.
Okay, line's coming out. Get your buffs.
I do not have enough.
Alright, coils buff go down. Right,
Special
stuck.
coming.
Watch the tornadoes. Try to get your pay line. I know it's a lot of movement. Just do the best you can. Healing absorbs going out here. Help the healers out. We need to get pop up, please.
Alright, I'm hitting the coil.
Sounds good. I'm gonna start biasing to the other side for the
Phase
fire.
change.
We are doing fire and lightning here. Fire and lightning. Start with fire. Then lightning right after.
Special coming.
Also burn bomb and get all 3 ads dead. Right, coils up, go down. Dodge the coil. A lot of fire going to be coming
Special
out of it, so
coming.
be cautious. Your pay lines, get your buffs, get your buffs. Big healing absorbs here for foul exhaust. Make sure you're helping the healers.
Still recharging.
Got the boss. Watch your fire. Watch your fire. Alright, 12% to transition. Hold it together.
I cannot drink.
Phase change.
Alright, next combo is Flame and Bomb. Flame and Bomb. Fire is kind of in the lightning range, try to
Special
prioritize
coming.
targeting it. Everyone else, bomb it up.
I require
Get ready for a suck.
Yep, fight the suck. And the ads are coming out. CC them, stuns, anything you can do to
Special
control them.
command.
Get your pay line buff, but don't get hit by the coin.
Watch your step.
Out of the fire circles. There will be tornadoes after, so watch them and follow through. I'm putting my code over here, my bad. Right, 2% to transition. Let's try to burn before it matters. Watch the fire, watch the fire. Okay, we are
Special
doing
coming.
foil and bomb. So lightning and bomb, lightning and bomb. Got everyone, mostly everyone on the bomb already, looking good. Watch the fire here, there's going to be a lot of it going out. Very hectic phase here. Lock it in. Need lightning dead ASAP and deposit it. Also need coin in, Katie, don't run away with it. Nope, sorry, just kidding. We're good.
Special coming.
Ads coming out. These are CCable ads. Burn them. Hit them with some stuns and AoE and stuff. Let's get hero here. Second pots should be up. Pop them.
Hero.
Right, there's going to be pylons going out. We're going to rotate clockwise around to dodge those.
Phase change. Phase 2.
We're in really great shape for this phase transition, guys. Stay cool in.
Try not to
Stay
stand
calm.
between the boss and the pylon. That's the dangerous amount.
Yep, all the coils we had are clear, so all we have to worry about is the ones we're putting down here. Big AoE damage coming out. And there's the first pylon. Watch that coil.
Special
Do not
coming.
get touched by the lightning line. Do your best to get your pay line buffs, but don't sacrifice survivability. Got the boss. Another pay line coming back for the roll. There will be some fire coming out here. Dodge it. There's the lines.
Special coming.
All right, we're almost there. Get your last pay line buff, hopefully, and let's fucking get in. This is big damage from the foul exhaust. This is also a healing absorb. Don't forget your lock cookies here. This is the best possible time to use them.
I rallied.
Excellent, thank you.
Darkness.
Also, thank you. All right, log it in. Bam, touch death. Let's go.
Woo! We did it.
Good job. Great call, Kay.
Excellent pull. I'm sad with this week's loot drops though compared to last week, but hey, I'll take it.
Too often.
Hey, I mean those are good for casters. Haste and mastery especially is good for a lot of them. So.
Come on.
You hear that, Papa?
I already have it. I got it from the vault.
There you go. It was good for him though.
That is my best in slot, but I just already had it.
Bottom dollar blouses.
What was that?
I don't know why that cracks me up. All right, let's beat up some hobgoblins. I don't know why I did that in the style of a raid call. Like there's an instruction there to be deciphered. Just hit the trash.
Trash, trash, trash.
You almost sounded like Willem Dafoe there.
Whoa.
I'm gonna skip trash real quick to get some water. Sorry. I know.
Imagine being
I'm a thirsty-
hydrated.
I'm a thirsty boy.
Yeah, we know it. Loopy's not here to satiate your thirst.
Oh, he
Oh,
sure
God.
isn't. He likes to move it, move
Oh no! I don't have no crystalline radiance. Shit.
I don't like when things have bomb icons over their head. Generally uncomfortable. Ooh, green swirlies for the bombs. Now that's new tech. All right, it's time for a little trash buffet. Oh, I got big stun for that.
Make sure you're in your AoE spec. Either that or have fun watching K die.
I paid for my hubris. I'm okay with that. And then I got stuck on the little rail.
Now check your privilege, K.
Nice. I mean, look, I appear to be the only one who paid for it. I was about to say Workata died too, but no, he's getting hydrated. So
Yeah, somebody should have hit Workata with misdirect.
if only.
It's like, but we don't have Zark to do
Right,
that.
another trash before Bugsy, unless we decide to go back and do the cheat again. All right, honestly, like I'm hoping everyone watched the video, but like given how well the sort of brute force tech last week worked with just the markers for jails, I'm just gonna kind of do that. It seems like we generally do better with YOLO stuff anyway, so we're gonna kind of do a clockwise rotation around the room. Just gonna use the markers for jail locations, and very similar to normal. I'll do it real quick right now. Some of you are not
Excuse me.
normal, so.
I forgot to watch the video.
I also know the solution for phase 2, but you talked about their stuff first.
Yeah, we have there's tech there. A lot of people talked about it after raid last week and had the correct conclusion. So. Okay, cool. We only really
I got
need
one
3
up
sets.
here.
Excellent, thank you, Jex. There's an auto hammer at the top of the ramp if people need a repair. What did I think it was? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Had to find it in my inventory.
Gotcha. All right, so the quick and dirty on this fight is that it is essentially, it's best to think of it as kind of a three-phase fight. You'll notice that the room is divided pretty neatly into two different colors. There's a blue side and a red side. When the majority of players are standing on one side or the other, it's going to trigger different abilities for the boss. The blue side is going to have a rocket soak that we need to do. We need to do alternating groups for that on heroic, so I'm going to have us sorted into evens and odds in a moment to soak that in turns. You're not sorted yet, so don't pay too much attention where you are currently. That will change. There's also a line AoE that's going to hit a specific target that one of the tanks has to intercept. And the boss will do something that he does on both phases, but in a slightly different form. He's going to pick a target at random and spray them with his gun. The gun will follow you, so if you are targeted for that, you need to plant, stay where you are, and let everyone else move around you. Normally, when that gun comes out, we're going to be switching sides. That naturally fits with his energy bar, because we never want his energy bar to get full. And he usually hits it pretty close to when he's full. Once we switch over to red side, there's going to be a few different mechanics that'll come into play. There's going to be a jail mechanic. That's what the markers are for. 2 players are going to get marked at random. These can be players outside of the groups that I'm going to designate for the jails. It can be anybody other than the tanks. And we're going to stack the jails right next to each other. That's what the markers are for. So we'll be at one corner and we'll kind of rotate through. So it'll be like skull and X for the first set of jails, moon and square for the second, diamond and triangle for the third. You kind of get the idea. Once you're trapped inside the jails, there's an ad that's going to be in there with you. You have to DPS the ad down, and then the ad will, when it dies, knock you out of the jail. Everybody needs to be facing the same direction, so we only break one of the walls, because the stone walls that the jail puts up are necessary for another mechanic during that phase. He will put ice boots on someone else. And yeah, Firecat's making a good point there in text chat. You do need a gap between the jails, so we have room to travel between them as well.
Yeah, do not Venn diagram the circles.
If you overlap them, the ads will enrage and they get pissy, and it sucks. And if they're close together with no gap to travel between, it makes the ice mechanic suck. So, speaking of the ice mechanic, a couple players are going to get ice shoes on them, which is going to make your movement all wacky and weird, like you're, have shoes made out of ice. When that happens, you're going to see an arrow that's pointed at you. That arrow is a frost spike. If that frost spike touches you, you die. There's no getting out of it. Short of maybe like Guardian Spirit from a Priest, it will just kill you in one shot. To avoid that, you want to make sure that the arrow has a rock wall to meet before it can reach your character. So the jails are going to be used for that. The leftover walls that we try to keep up near the markers, you're going to put those walls between you and that arrow. Once the arrow shoots through and breaks that wall, you should be safe and the debuff should expire. Then he's going to do the spray and pray type thing. He's going to target a player, same as phase 1, it's just a different element. And then we transition over and we just kind of rinse and repeat.
Also of note, if you are not marked by that arrow, you need to avoid it, because if the ice lance goes through you, it will still hit you and freeze you.
Yes. And the freeze is like 30 seconds long if you even survive the hit, so it's real bad.
And you can't immunity, it goes to everything, you will get frozen.
Yep. We basically rinse and repeat on that rotation of mechanics until phase 3, which is at 40% health. Once the boss hits 40% health, just like the last boss kind of, we pop heroism, we go to town. That's when we're doing all of our big cooldowns and sending as much damage as possible. He does one sneaky thing at the start of the phase that sucks ass, and we learned this the hard way last week. He will do the frost boots on somebody and then break all the jail walls. So there will be no jail walls to save you from the frost spike. What there will be, which is a mechanic I forgot to explain, we'll get there, is mines. So there will be crawler mines that'll be walking around that are fixated on individual players. If you put a mine between you and the spike, the mine will eat the spike for you. And that is how we avoid taking them in phase 3. At least for the first one. Afterwards, we start getting jails again, so we will have stone walls to also help with that.
So learn that phase. If you have any sort of slows or stuns or anything you can throw on those mines, help them keep them stationary. It helps out.
Yep, we want them as controlled as possible so that we don't have to adjust for movement. That's only for phase 3 for the mines. For the first phase, when we're on the blue side and the mines come out, all we have to do is bump into them. We want to do it one at a time, controlled, because they
Don't wanna
stack a
get
debuff
bit
up,
by
so if multiple
Big
stacks of
Brother there.
debuffs start overlapping, it's huge
Look at that.
damage and it hurts. So I'll usually call like melee mine, range mine, mine. There's usually about 3 in a batch. But during that first pull in that first part of phase 3, we need to make sure we control the mines, but don't run into them, so that we can have the frost spikes kill them for us, and they're there to save the people with the frost spikes. But basically, the last phase gets hectic because it just combines abilities from both sides. We don't have to switch sides anymore, but basically he's going to be throwing down jails, and then we're going to be getting all kinds of bullshit happening all the time, everywhere.
It's a DPS race at that point. If we don't kill him before the end of him, there's a point where he spawns just a shit ton of mines, and at that point, if he's not dead at like 10 seconds after that, then the rage is going to wipe.
Yep. His heart, yeah, that's basically his heart and rage. If you see an army of mines, we're done. But that's pretty much it. Let me check on one thing really quick.
I saw Zark come online, so I figured I'd put up the TV for him.
I need to swap my headset back.
Okay. Yeah, I got the impression although it wasn't super clear. Okay, yeah, that's what I needed. Okay, good. Thank you for the summon stone then. That makes this nice and easy. Alright, one thing to keep in mind though here compared to last week is we only have 3 healers tonight since Loopy is out, so we are going to need to play very, very diligently. We need to be very cautious about the damage we take. We need to make sure we do every mechanic as best as possible, and especially with stuff like the mines and things, we need to be paying attention to make sure we're not blowing them up out of order unintentionally. Everything needs to be done with intent.
Okay, I'm back.
Excellent, we'll come back. Alright, as soon as I see Zark in range, I'm gonna hit a ready check, and we will get this show on the road.
Sorry if you mentioned, sorry, but I forgot. When we're on the blue side, besides the crawler mines, there's also those gun turret ads that need to be killed as well.
Oh yes, there are turret. They start every phase. There's drones on the blue side. They just have to be DPS down. Target them specifically over the boss.
Okay.
They
So I need to get 20 more points.
When they hit 80% health for like 5 seconds, that makes them take like a ton of damage. So the easiest way to kill them is literally just to target them directly and burn them. For melee, it'll be easy because there'll always be one in range. For ranged, you're going to want to turn around, find the one in range, and hard DPS it instead. Also, from that was new to Heroic, there's a little Rocketeer ad that will like kind of pop in, and we just need to kill him when he pops up on the boss. He doesn't have very much health. He dies pretty quickly. He just needs to be cleaved down as soon as he appears. And I have not started fire parties yet, so I am doing that as we speak.
Did we mention fire, so
It came up very briefly. There's a lot.
Like the last fight, guys, there's a lot going on here. You're gonna see for the first time.
Yeah, this is one of those things where rather than bore you to tears, because I've already probably done that, I'm just gonna make sure that we get the essentials out and then see it at least once. All right, let me build fire parties real, or not fire parties. I need to do fire parties and jail parties.
But
You're playing demo or Destro tonight, right, Manon?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just curious, is there any positioning changes that I missed?
Nope.
Previous
Same.
polls?
Doing it the same as last week. We haven't pulled this boss yet. We just got here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so. Oh, sorry, what's that, Kat?
our healer mercs, please.
Yep. Let's see, we got Abby with the circle. Tal with the star.
The biggest thing during the games, they're about to come out, make sure you know your marked healer is going to stay in jail.
Yep, so if you're in group 1 or 2, you are going to be in the jail teams. Abby is the healer for group 1, so when it's time to stack, follow the circle. If you are in group 2, you'll be stacking with Tal on star on his mark. They'll be going to the markers that are up around the world, so there will be different maps, different markers that they won't match all the time, but just go to your healer. That's what you want to target. If you get a debuff and you're not in those groups, that's fine. You have to just pick one of the healers that doesn't have a circle on them currently.
Stefan's in his group to keep him alive.
And also, take a look real quick. If you are in an odd group, you're going to be the first rocket soak during the blue phase. If you are in the even groups, you will be doing the second rocket soak, since we have to share that damage and we can't take it twice in a row. So just make a note real quick. If you're in group 1 or 2, you're going to be doing jails. If you're in groups 1 and 3, first soak, 2 and 4, second soak. Here comes that ready check, I promise.
We almost made it to break time.
I know. If I had to talk until break time, I'd probably die.
I mean, we're gonna kill him, but then take our break.
Yeah. I did some good study on Gallywix. We're gonna have fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So many dogs. Don't die too quick, okay?
Alright, drones are up. Focus the drones. Alright, those guys are dead. Great work. Mines are going out. I will get the first one in melee
Oh, the soaks from
after that one comes out. Oh yes, they're individual soaks. If you see a swirly with a line coming out of it, get in it. One range get the third mine that's crawling in. Alright, this is odd group soak.
Watch your feet. Line on you.
Oh.
I got the line, Amy. No. Rocketeer's up. Kill it.
Ha ha ha. Oh.
Stay out of that big circle. Alright, this is spray and pray. Workada's planting, and then we're all going to red. I know this kind of sucks melee. It's fine. We'll try to get
By your healer.
Yep, make sure you're getting those skills. Skull and X for the first 2 jails. Be on that side, ready to go. Jail markers are out. Just put them loosely on those marks. Katie, to the marker.
Run for.
Well.
That's not gonna work. Yep.
Run for. Run for.
We can just stand in the front door here. Ooh, could be gold.
Knocking back.
Pick up your team. Frost shatter.
There's the frosty buff.
Yep, you can kind of see where the arrow is and how that works. You're able to see other players too, so you can kind of observe as it goes. And this is the red side version of the gun. And then this is the point where you want to switch sides normally.
Yeah, the jails go out. Like, it's
Danger,
second,
danger.
then we swap sides.
Oh.
Start hovering around this area.
Yep. No, we have plenty of res options.
That's fun.
And yeah, even if you're not in one of the jail parties, super important. If you get that marker, you need to be on the world marker immediately. You can't fuck around with it.
What are the jail parties again?
Groups 1 and 2. 1 is on Abby at Circle. 2 is on Tal at Star.
3 and 4, just pick a circle to go to.
Yeah. Whichever one, if you see one of the healers without a circle, put it on them. That's kind of the whole idea of using the markers in the first place to coordinate is because it's just like, if you see one of the markers doesn't have a jail on it, amend that.
All right.
Did you get your res, Workada?
Let's do less fail here.
Oh, all good.
Kid drone.
Oh no. Yeah. Chicken jockey.
Should never got that water.
That's where it all went downhill. Let's get rebuffs and all ready check.
Oh. Yeah.
Overall, though, that's a decent indication of how.
Oh, thank God. I did not
Got to see
hit
pretty much all
one
the
by
phases of the
accident.
phases.
That would have been so
All
bad.
the way through it.
3, 1.
So many dogs. Don't die too quick, okay?
Alright, drones are up. Get those drones. They are #1 focus. Alright, both ads are done. Great work. Mines are going out. Watch their position. I'm going to try to get the melee one first. Okay, got it. Get the solo soaks there. Looking good. Get the second one. Solo soaks there.
Group 1 share.
Alright, group 1 share. Bring it in closer to the wall. And odds in that soak.
Watch your feet.
Out immediately. I grabbed it. It's a lot of soak.
What is this, Utah?
Alright, let's get the bot. I'm gonna get the boss in midline here. Ready for the next phase. Plant that, Katie. Don't move.
Have it.
Everyone to red. Alright, everyone be close to your markers. Ready to move for jails. You should be by Skull and X. If you're not, you're doing it wrong. Get over there quick, Zark. Alright, burn your ads.
Gruntle.
Next time, Kendra, make sure you
Break
get in
the
your jail.
walls.
You're in group 2.
Why is the other
Gruntle.
jail?
Yep, everybody's stacked on the side that is facing away.
Shit, we both got that.
Yeah.
I was standing in front and shouldn't have been got fatal.
Alright, Frosties, take it behind the walls.
You're gonna need to run and clear that.
I mean, honestly, this bull is pretty dead, so. Let's wipe it real quick and try one more time before we go to break. Yep, gold does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Not release.
This doesn't look like carpet, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Especially the diamond plate part. Like, who's diamond plate carpet?
If someone
It's
can
tile.
But what if it matches the drapes?
I'm just imagining that the blue side is just a PNG on a carpet. Just a PNG of the metal.
I mean, given how
someone-
WoW's artwork
Like
that's true.
AstroTurf.
What are you saying, Zark?
I was going to say, if someone can ping the spot we're supposed to stand when we're inside the,
See the world markers, Zark?
like the skull it's the one right inside and we have to break the wall.
The healer.
Stand with your healer that's marked.
Yeah. It would just be
I know
easier if
what-
someone could ping it.
We don't have the ability to make that decision for you, but it's random. You have to be able to determine that for yourself.
Yeah, if you stand on your healer while you're in there, you'll make sure that you don't break out through the
Yeah,
thing.
like when the ad's dying and it's channeling the breakout, just stand with the healer that's marked and you'll get knocked in the same direction they go. We'll all go in the same direction.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
it's just away
Ugh.
from the other jail cells if you're talking about getting knocked out. It's not super precise. It literally just needs to be stacked on one of the walls that's facing away from the other cell.
Well, we were super late choosing a side right before the lockdown. So.
Yeah, it was kind of chaotic because one of the jails also was standing farther away than he should have been.
Also,
One
we
of the
gotta try
jails
and get
is
all the
staying
DPS inside those jails because we gotta get those ads down as soon as possible.
Yeah, please check and know that if you're in a jail group or not. Like Henjin, you were supposed to be in group 2, so you need to be in the jail to help out. It doesn't require anything super precise. You just got to be standing there when it goes
4,
off.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, we'll DPS in the boss, and then we're going straight into ads. Drones are up. Attack, attack, attack. Also, for what it's worth, I didn't even see the Goblin Rocketeer. You guys are so good at that. Power mine's going out. Let's get the melee one first. I'm going in. Solo soaks are out. Grab those piles.
Start moving more towards center.
Sounds good. Get the second one.
I need to target something.
Group 1 share.
Alright, get that soak closer to the wall after the solo. Alright, move it in. Of course, I rolled off to the side of it, like tangentially.
Watch your
That was
feet.
great.
Line on you.
Alright,
Got
not
it.
miss. Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna stop moving.
Let's get as close to midline as we can here.
Just for you.
Little add up, kill it quick. Nicely done. Alright, Zephyr plant, everyone else to purple. Yep, and then be by X and score.
I'm so tired of dying to dumb shit.
Alright, spread those debuffs on the markers. Looking good.
Alright, Zark, don't be behind me. Don't be behind me.
Yep, the tank cluster in this phase is a frontal.
Zark, do not be behind me.
Move it. Alright, good job. Stay close to the jail cells, ready for the arrows. Alright, if you got the frost on, you move behind those cells. Very nice. Dodge that frontal. If you have it on you, just stay where you are. Might want to pop a defensive or make sure you can be seen by the healers. They're going to be up during this phase, so just start attacking the drones.
I'm just kind of curious.
Yep, need a little more DPS on the ranged one. Running this mine. Solo soaks out. Hop on the second mine. This is going to be group 2 soak coming up, so if you're in the even parties, be ready to move in.
This one's just for you. Say hello to my tiny.
Pass planting the spray and pray, and we're all moving back to the red. Yep, it's moving square side. Alright, be ready to move your debuffs into position. Perfect. Make sure the jail teams are in. Group 2 is going to be a little light. It's all project, so I think it'll be okay. Alright, don't be in front of the boss.
Frost shatter.
This is interesting to watch.
Behind the wall.
Pick up your teeth.
Oh, what a frosty. Unrelated.
Storm's fury.
Alright, frontal's on Fiery Cat. Everyone else move to blue.
Who
Have
died?
one more, hopefully, more phase here before we get to phase 3. We're pretty close to getting B-res back. Just pick up one of the DPS off the floor. Anyone will do.
On the
Drones, drones, drones.
Time for demolition.
Out of my range, I can't get any of them.
Okay, that's fine. We can hold it until we're moved back the other way. Got some solo soaks out. Range ad is still up and needs to die. Melee, honestly, we're probably gonna have to break off and just kill it. Solo soak's coming over that direction anyways. Get him. And we are back to group 1 for the soak. Put it near the fire and let's get in.
Drone is still up.
Yeah, there we go.
Right between the eyes.
What drone are we talking about?
There are no drones in Boss Inc. Safe.
Say hello to my tiny pal.
Right, we go to red. He's gonna get an intermission phase here, which I didn't explain at all actually, but it's pretty basic. Don't be in front of him. Follow him to where he charges, and then dodge the guns.
You can't dodge the guns. Move quickly through them.
Yes. Don't stand there and let it hit you for multiple takes. Run through as quickly as possible.
Watch your step.
Like 1 or 2 hits won't kill you, and they don't give you debuffs or anything. It's just damage.
Hit him with both barrels.
Watch your step.
This is fun. We're getting wrecked. Sorry, I had to do that.
Now this is just a combination of all the mechanics. So there is a drone ad that over at the range spot.
Oh, they got him down to his enraged thingy.
This is where we
It's
need
the
to
lust.
mines. So you stuns, lockdowns, anything you can. And
Oh, I don't see that he has a hard enraged, does he?
Run, Fiery.
Having the mine targeting you and the boots is kind of a special help.
That's a pretty bullshit combo for sure. Go to the mines, but not that one.
But not that one.
The cats yearn for the mines.
Also, when is hero?
It's during the last phase. We want to burn through that as quickly as possible before we get overwhelmed.
When he heroes, we hero.
Exactly.
Just like that.
Baby and I killed each other. We both were standing next to each other.
Yeah, lesson learned,
direction.
don't stand on the other person with ice boots.
It's so
Yeah.
difficult as we're trying to move behind the wall too.
It's one of those where if you don't have like good mobility abilities, it just kind of like screws your big style.
Yeah, let me
Anyways,
take
though.
more damage as I move faster.
Don't you love it? I'm gonna set the break timer. Let's take our 5, and then we'll come back in and we will get this bitch down.
I had to wonder what I was listening to for a second. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Tails. We're having fun beating our heads on the wall. Yep, that's the boss that we're fighting. Mr. Mugsy. Well, Mug Z. Oh. I was gonna say last pull, I died pretty fast. There we go. I don't want to send that to anybody. Yeah, right before I died, as you can see, leading up to my death, I can't really move that, but if you look, it says I took uncontrolled burn, 42,000 damage, and then I took a double whammy shot. I don't know why that says ×3. I'm assuming I took 3 shots. But if you look at the double whammy shot, it does 11.6 million damage. But usually the tanks walk in front of it and mitigate a bunch of the damage. I still took, I think it was like 4.2 million. And then you can see not even half a second later, I took 2.49 million again. And then I got hit with another the double whammy shot damage that did 4.4 million. It was a 1.17 million overkill.
2, 1.
So literally in less than a full second, I took, what is that? 2, 6, over 7 million damage in literally about 0.3 seconds.
I just gotta go buy my trading post stuff.
Already got my turtle shell and a couple of other pieces. But I still need to earn like 400 tendies. Alright, we're missing a couple folks.
What I
We'll get it in a
wanted.
minute. The turtle shell, or
No, I was looking at the fox, but also I want the other mount that's in there, the little, I don't know what you call him, but not the dog that I got, but the little
Hedgehog?
hedgehog, yeah, that one. I want that one before I decided to get the fox. But I also got 2 weapon looks that I should get to use, but
Greatest transmog where somebody made themselves look like Master Roshi.
yeah, that was super solid.
Nice.
Alright, everybody's AFK is back, so I see it.
Who's Master Roshi?
Hey, Alan.
Look it up.
Cool, perverted old.
Is that like, is that the guy that taught Danielson?
Oh, Daniel-san.
Shawn
Love the
Michaels and
Karate
Master Roshi. Oh, you mean Daniel-san, not Danielson. Okay, well, that changes things.
No, I liked where we were going with this. Keep going.
So anyway, Shawn Michael and Master Roshi's wrestling training school has feasts at it, which I'm going to set down on the left side of the room over here.
Hey, look at this guy.
Good catch.
I'm no Master Roshi, but it'll do.
I heard that as Master Yoshi, so I'm picturing Yoshi from the Mario universe as a martial arts master.
I mean, they both have shells on their backs.
You know you're onto something there, actually, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually, one is a saddle.
What is it, shadow?
It's a shadow, say it. Shadow, yes. Fuck.
It's a shadow?
Say that 5 times fast.
Oh, a road. The words of Encourage. Is she trying to get the bug mounts? The bug mounts. Bug mounts.
Make sure you check your groups. Make sure you know what healer you're on. Make sure you know where you're going.
Anything changed?
Nope, they're all the same. For the red phase, Zeth, I think we're probably close. Now it's my turn to be tongue-tied. I'm thinking we'll probably pull a little closer to the wall up until the gold fist goes off, just so we can try to contain that as best as possible.
Okay.
And we'll probably start up with off to the side of them rather than in front of them like we've been doing.
Linear with them.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'll be the best play.
Okay.
Because then when we
I'm
get
in
back,
the
you'll
boop.
hit the wall straight away
Boop.
and then be able to run along the wall with the gold. We only get one of those per orange phase, so it should be okay. All right, everyone's ready. I almost hit the main tank button. That's not the right one. This is the right one. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Be on the boss until the drones are out. Drones are out. All DPS on the drones. Both drones are down. Good shit. Mines are going out. Gonna get the melee one first. There's 2 in melee. Watch out. Oh god, we got both. Get the solo soaks. We're going to be having the group 1 big soak here in a second. Let's get this last mine before that happens. Take it close to the wall. Doesn't have to be on it, it's just near it. Want as much of the middle clear as possible. Be ready to move out immediately. Go,
Watch
go,
your
go.
feet.
I got the soak here. I got for free and I'm not. Out of the red circle.
Oh.
Get into the midline. Okay, KV plant there. Everyone else move around him. Sorry, melee. We have enough that if everyone else comes over, we should be able to get some. I'm gonna keep throwing kegs in disappointment. Be near the markers, ready to move into place for jails. Jails in place. Let me move the boss a smidge.
Don't overlap.
Swim up, swim up.
Oh.
Good. Burn your ads, then remember, bounce out opposite of the other jail.
Looking back.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Frosty's behind the wall. Frosty's behind the wall. Very, very nice. Got different walls. Looking good. Nice and healthy. Alright, plant the gun. Everyone else to blue. Yep, they're gonna pop up during the transition, so start attacking them instead of the boss. Melee drone's dead. Range drone needs some love. Get it. He's only got 3 seconds on his debuff, so kill it. Perfect. There we go. Gonna get the far mine here. Solar soaks.
I need someone to get this.
Uh-oh. That's the first time I've had a lag spike in a while.
2 soak. Groups 2 and 4 into the big soaky.
Come on, catch up. Good lord. Almost died.
Soaks out. Alright, good recovery. Get Fiery Cat up, please. Little ad on the boss. Kill it. Right, and then be ready to plant. Jax is planting. Everyone else to orange side.
Oh my lord, what is going on? That's
We'll probably pull a
really
little
bad
bit
lag there
here,
for a
but
minute.
Also kind of to the side because we don't want to be too close to the jails. Actually, we're fine on this side. Got plenty of room, so.
Target you.
Because if Muggsy overlaps one of the jails, the ad enrages, so.
Frontal.
Alright, burn your ads.
Oh.
Frontal.
Hopefully you can hold him for a minute.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I moved sides. Let's not do that. Alright, Frosty's behind the walls. I'm sorry for melee. This is an awful trip, but we don't want to push the Honestly, there's enough that just wipe this.
Pick up your teeth.
That was rough.
I want to pick them up. Don't release.
No, if you're gonna do it right, pick up your teeth.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That was just really bad luck. I let a bomb go off because like one of the dropping bombs because there was a mine chasing me.
Yeah, the thing about that, Zark, is the mine would have already been on you. So if you have a mine chasing you and it's close to you, don't soak. Let somebody else get it. Don't get the soak and then get out of it last minute. Either commit to it or don't.
Well, it wasn't chasing me until I was already standing in the soak.
The mines go out before anything can go out because the mines are what causes those soaks. You would have already had a mine attached to you. If you didn't notice it, that's a different problem, but it would have already been on you.
Can I get a summon? I'd like
Sure.
More auto hammers, please.
Can we get a summoning stone down, please? Somebody clicky hole. That strategy, pulling the boss there feels a lot better. If you happen to have him when we're at the Skull and X side, we want to probably take him a little further away, just because we want to avoid that overlap. It seemed pretty okay, but I know that we had that happen once last week, where the jail and the boss were overlapped enough that he just broke the ad out and we fucking died. So
he wasn't on me in that phase. He was still on you for that.
Yeah, I just noticed that when I realized it, I wasn't able to move him because he stops to cast the jails. So it worked out okay, but it's just, yeah, just in case we end up in a bad situation there, we'll probably pull him a little bit away from the jail so it's not perfectly linear, but it's still pretty close because that wall placement was mint. All right, overall, we're still getting pretty close to the transition phase. Let's push it nice and clean and see what we can do.
Smacks.
You made it weird, Fiery.
Oh no.
5, 4, 3.
What did she do?
2, 1.
What didn't she do?
I think it's useless max. It won't let you guys.
When did my guy stop?
But that time you said it all by yourself. You just made it weird.
Range ad is dead. Alright, we need to get on mines quicker. I'm gonna blow up the melee one, first melee one immediately. Soaks her out. Alright, second melee one is good to blow. Alright, get the soaks.
Group 1 shat.
Alright, group 1 by the wall. Take it to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall.
To the wall. The windows.
And the
Watch your
walls.
feet.
Alright, hot mess. I'll get this first one with Alright, out of the circle. And small ads on the boss, so kill it quickly, and then we're going to be transitioning here after the gun. Alright, guns on Sephin, everyone else to the other side. All to Skull and X markers, all to Skull and X. Melee, get your uptime in, and then as soon as the boss breaks, we're heading that way too. Perfect, that's ideal. Alright, jails on marks. Make sure you're in the correct jail with your corresponding healer.
Frontal.
Looking good. Burn them ads.
Bunch of marks.
Jarboni marks.
Frontal.
Knuckles, I'm ready to taunt. Got the boss.
Oh shit. Well,
Alright, jailbreak is done. Be close to the wall, ready to move behind if you get frosties. Here they come. Frosties behind the walls. Make sure not to share a wall. Two different walls. Get pop up.
That's a bad flip.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see the routing there. It looked like something was going funky, but. Alright, ads are coming up. Burn the ads. Drones, drones, drones. Melee get the one by skull. Range, focus on the one by diamond. Remember, hard focus the ads. It should be the primary target. Gonna get the first melee mine. Solo soaked out. Oh, he bounced away. Hell, what the? Right, second mine going. Keep that range mine alive just a little bit. Odd groups or even groups, sorry, get ready to soak. That's even groups. I'm gonna pop this mine. Soaks are outside. Double whammies up. I'm gonna hold to the line so if you can get that Zeph. Looking good. Get the Rocketeer. Plant that beam. Everyone else transition to orange. We're going to be going towards Moon and Square. Moon and Square. If you're ranged, get there now. Melee, get your uptime in, and then as soon as the boss moves, we're heading that direction. We're heading that direction now. Go, go, go. Healers, remember the jail breaks line of sight, so be ready to heal the tanks and everyone that's not. Yeah, it's pretty rough. They should be fine, just we don't have the space in the middle.
Frontal. Knocking back.
Ooh, that guy became enraged.
Yeah, the boss kited back through. I don't know what happened. I taunted him.
I think if he just touches the ads without the jail in the way, they like go crazy mode.
No, it was like he went back and refocused on you.
Oh, that's why.
He said, fuck group 1 especially.
I didn't even have any way to keep threat on him because I was like super far out, just hitting expel.
Kill the ads. They don't despawn out, I think.
They do not. Continue to
Watch your step.
Honestly, though, I mean, practice this intermission, but this is a wipe, so like get through it and then just stand at something to die. Get used to making movement because it matters a lot more.
Watch your step.
Well, I got gold over here. I want gold too. Anyone here able to make a grill? We got any goldsmiths in the house?
I love gold!
Watch your step. Phase 2.
This joint is rigged to explode.
Steppen will be damned if he's number 2 on the meters.
I mean, he might be able to live long enough to.
He did it.
He did.
Yeah, look at that.
Alright, not gonna belabor the point super hard. Couple quick things. Try not to be super cute with how you place your frost spears. If you're getting behind the walls, just get behind the nearest wall and make sure that it's gonna intercept your spear. Don't try to do any crisscross applesauce bullshit or anything like that. Just get behind a wall. Other than that, I mean, we were decent. Ad DPS was good. Everything else looked pretty good. Jails need to be spaced out accordingly. What we saw happen there on that last set of jails was pretty bad. We want to make sure that there's a gap for movement, both for the frost spears, but also to avoid any issues with like the jail walls blowing out or the ads raging or any of the kind of weirdness that can happen there. Other than
Can I
that,
say
it's...
something?
Yeah, of course.
Range, take a look at your DPS on details and make sure that you're doing a subsequent amount or adequate amount of DPS to add, not just the boss. I mean, last pull was pretty good, but we've had complaints about the ads not dying fast enough, and you can tell that's in the meters on some people.
Yeah, full stop. If you're not hitting the ads, that's bad.
Just so everybody's aware, my
Not
ramp
warlocks.
damage makes that difficult.
Not warlocks.
Your ramp is known and understood. If you have immediate burst on ads and only end up doing 4 million damage total to them over the course of an entire fight, that's a problem.
Pretty sure it's all loopy's fault. I don't see any damage from loopy on those ads.
You know what? God damn it, you're right. Why is he not hitting the ads?
Exactly.
I'm gonna make a funny rule here that's gonna sound funny until I have to do it. If you're below the tanks on add damage 3 pulls in a row, I will kick you from the raid. So let's not have you do that.
Five.
Now I know how to get sweet release.
2, 1.
We'll keep you if you're knowingly tanking it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll make you do sticks again too.
Oh,
Fire.
threaten me with a good time.
Alright, mine's going out. I'm gonna pop one real quick. Get those soaks. Go ahead and pop a range one when we're good. Save that second one for just a minute. Alright, group 1 in the soak. This is 1 and 3.
Oh, Jesus.
You good?
Oh, it's like I'm
Out of the
dying
soak.
hard right now.
You said you got this one, right? Okay.
Yeah. I was saying I'd grab the mine.
Alright, plant that. Everyone else move around. It's kind of a bad placement because the cone is facing at the other side. We're going to be heading to Skull and X still, so melee get your uptime in and then move that way. Range key over there now. No reason to be by the boss. Alright, jails on the markers spread out so that they have room between them. Alright, burn your ads.
Grandpa. Knocking back.
Yeah.
Got the boss. Yep, be very, very close to them, ready to move. Frosty's behind the walls. There's a couple of walls there, so honestly, if you're aware of the stack. Alright, guns there, plant it, and we're all moving to blue. Yep, drones are top priority. All DPS on drones. Every single one of you. Alright, so dead. Great work. Ads are coming out. These are mines. I would get the first one immediately. Below the second one. Group 2, get ready. Big soak's coming out in a second. Someone get that last mine. Right, individual soaks out. One's under the boss. I got it. I got this. Right, out of the circle, kill the small ad. Alright, Maiden's there, planted. Everyone else coming over to orange. Much better pull here, guys. Get towards blue and moon if you're ranged. Melee, get your uptime in, and then as soon as the boss stops casting, we're heading that way too. Here we go. Do not be in front of the boss. Ads. If you're in the jail, burn them ads.
Knocking back.
Another stain on the carpet.
We're about to get a second battle res up. Get Xavier and Bones up where we can reach. Busty's behind the wall. Alright, plant the frontal and move through. Feet. Yep, should still get him, and they will stay up even if he phases, so burn the drones. Watch for guns, kill the drones, kill the drones. Yep, everyone just go over and get that ranged one.
Watch your step.
Grab.
Oh no!
Carry. I didn't-
Oh. You almost killed me.
That's fine.
Phase 2.
Alright, here we go. Lock it in. Don't forget second pots.
Drones up.
Do not touch the mines. Do not touch the mines. There's already people touching mines. That means they're not doing spears. Alright, we are wiping.
Yep.
Let's share these together, bud.
Pick up your teeth.
Last drone saved me from giving a second strike to somebody on the raid kick list. It's also the only time I beat Zeth at tank damage on something, so I'm gonna cherish it.
What? No, you didn't.
On this last
He just
one,
means
just
ads.
the drones.
Yeah.
Just
I
on
was like,
the drones.
I did 925k. I don't know what you're talking about, bud.
No, I'm never doing that.
The problem I'm having is that my pets have to travel across the room just to hit the mobs. Because they're so far away from the boss.
It
And they
doesn't.
don't
It's not an
always-
excuse.
You
they
can
don't
attack the
always
melee
have the-
one.
They don't always have the speed boost.
Oh, you should still be attacking the ads regardless. I'm gonna be frank with you, Zark. That's an excuse. I don't care. Attack the ads.
I target them, but my pets have to travel.
And make the switch faster, or figure some other way out to do it.
They spawn in the same spot every single time. You can just go stand there when they're about to spawn.
There's also always one by the boss, so even if you have to attack the melee one, that's fine. As long as you're attacking a drone over attacking the boss, I don't care.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
During that last phase, guys, too, it's also very crucial. Watch for those mines. You have to be paying attention to what's going on around your move out. There's circles that show you where they're going to spawn in as well ahead of time. Alright, first head's down, second head's down. Excellent work. Alright, mines are going out. Mines are out. I'm going to pop the first one.
I don't know why I attacked the mob.
Range get the second one. We have a group 1 soak here. Everyone in.
Watch your
Out quickly.
I got
Small add up. Kill it. Alright, spray and pray is on Kenjin. Stay where you are. Everyone else move around to orange. We're gonna go to Skull and X still. So range get there now. Melee get your time, and then boss is coming with. Jails to markers, give them a gap between. Looking good. That's a healthy gap. Perfect. It looks about no side, but I think that means we should go with that one.
Looking back.
Alright, linger near the walls, ready to move through. Frosty's to the side. Frosty's to the other side. They done. Alright, frontal's on main and everyone else moves to blue.
Yeah.
Ads are going to be coming up here. As soon as the ads are up, they need to be top priority. Burn those ads. One by skull, one by diamond. Pick whichever one's easiest to hit and burn them. Alright, ads are dead. Great work. Lines are coming out. Watch the circles. Get the melee one first. Soak's behind the boss. Range, grab a second one. Just one of them, please. Got the soaks. This is group 2. Even groups getting that soak. Alright, nice work. Good coverage. Go ahead and get a Tenjin, Myth Walker. Alright, KB's planted. Everyone else to orange. Get quick rebuffs. Defensives here. Don't forget your lock cookies and cooldowns. We're going to be traveling to Moon and Square. Everyone at Moon and Square. Boss is going near the wall. Jails into position with a good gap between them.
Press.
Gap those jails.
No gap, no gap.
Alright, be cautious with your movement, guys.
Frontal. Looking back.
Got the boss. Be near the jails, ready to go. Froster going out. Get him to the other side. Comes on Wakata, everyone else to the other side. Ads are up, burn the ads. They will persist through the phase transitions and leave them dead. Alright, that's dead. Good shit.
I cannot
Mines are going out. Do not touch them. Actually, we're not in phase yet.
Yeah,
We'll get to extra phase. Okay, touch them in accordance with normal.
That was a change.
Yeah, we still need to get them.
Whoa.
Get the soaks the best you can. This is gonna be rough. This is also.
Oh, dead.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
They all exploded at once, I think.
Yeah, that looked pretty bad. But we also had 2 soaks open, so. I wouldn't be surprised if a mine blew up. But yeah.
Yeah, there were like 4 of those soak circles at least.
Oh, geez, I only saw the 2. Wow.
Watch your step.
Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm just standing in the fire, then warm up.
That was fun.
That's a lot of mines on one tower.
I thought you got this.
So close.
So close to having it.
Just a thought, maybe let's try starting him on orange side, so hopefully we can transition him without bombs being out.
That's a good point. Yeah, I like that. We can still rotate through from, we'll start jails then at Moon and Square, so we can keep everything bundled up at the back here.
Still might have to throttle DPS because we don't want to get jails at any transitions.
Yeah, that's true. It's a mess either way, but we can definitely try it, because obviously this way has left a little bit of mess in terms of like target priority, and having to split to break ads has been awful during Bulletstorm, so. Also, I'm going to say, much better. I'm not sure where the excuse went, but you were number 2 on ad DPS there, Zark, so.
No, we switched to marksman.
I see.
Aha, see?
Speaking of, however, we need to be better about jail placement there. You were the one who put the jail in a bad place that didn't gap it. We got to get a gap between those jails, because Abby got stuck trying to go between the jails because she couldn't move through it. We want to make sure that for the frost sides, we have really good ability to move through.
It also needs, so the circles are deceiving because it leaves a bigger like area of effect than the circle shows. So just make it a little bit bigger than you think it needs.
Ow, my eyeball.
To that end, I'm gonna move the markers and kind of play with them a little bit.
Yeah, I think having a bigger gap between the markers will help too.
Yeah, like I want it to be as brain dead as possible. Like it should be a thing. Just put the jail on the marker.
You want to bring in Skull and X. So you can spread them out.
This is very appropriate for this fight. So many dumb ways to die.
Just be aware, since we're starting on orange side, guys, we're gonna get jails first.
Yep, we're gonna do them at the front on square and moon, but the new marker should give plenty of room for the so if you get the debuff, just plant it on the marker. One other thing, I haven't really been able to do log analysis in real time too much other than like target prio and stuff. So if you are in the soak during the blue side, if you get the rocket soak targeted on you and it's not your turn, you're basically just going to be switching teams for the rest of the fight. You don't want to get rocked by the second hit. So if you're in group 2, but you get the first soak, you're just with group 1 for the rest of the fight, so you can trade it off.
Am I supposed to be marked with moon for some reason?
I kind of slipped when I was moving the world markers.
Gotcha.
You can keep it though, just in case.
You're the moon in his sky.
Well, it's not good.
Hey, Moon Seven.
Well, that's just
Seven of the
You
moon.
are the one. 7 moon.
Oh god. Seven moon, like Sailor Moon?
Moon's over your hammy.
Like a big pizza pie.
Yeah, look at that. Seth is mooning everybody.
Dang.
Look at my moon, everybody. Look at it.
Just full cheeks.
Yep.
That got a good lap out of me.
Cheeks up.
Make you clap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Stay towards moon and square. Jails are going to be out very quickly. Jails in 2. Get them on the markers. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about right there.
Looking back.
I get to work right now. I guess Master of Harmony is the way to play. Remember guys, try to stack so you all break through the same wall. If you're on opposite sides, you will break through different walls, and that leaves less for the frost spears. Frosties behind the walls. Go now. Gun is on Fiery Cat. We're all moving to the other side. Go and get it.
Sorry, apparently GTFO doesn't tell you if you're in that effect.
Ads, burn the drones. Burn the drones now. That is interesting. You think it would, but also at the same time, it's kind of a big like, fuck off visual effect in GTFO's the ground mess that you can't see under the monster.
Yeah, that one actually I couldn't tell if I was in it or not.
I need to range the top of mine.
Group 1 share.
This is group 1 for share. Everyone near the wall and onto the marker. You're fine where you're at. Fine there with it. Out of the fire. I'll get this soap. Rocketeers on the boss. Kill it. Out of the big circle. Near mid, ready to move. It's on Mythwalker. He's gonna plant. Everyone else move around.
I really hate the druids.
It does. It wants to drink it dead. Fried chicken. We're going to Skull and X. Skull and X. I'd say be near Skull and X, but we're pulling a straight line through, so that's fantastic. Okay, plant those markers. Good gap. Looks great. Burn your ads. Burn your ads. Remember, try to break through one wall, stack with everyone together to fly through. Going knock back.
Looking back.
That's the walls to choose from.
Yep, take your pick and get your frosties into the safe spots. Alright, Get ready to move sides. The Storm Fury is on Harry. Plant where you're at, and we're all moving to blue. Drones, drones, drones. Burn those drones. Lines are going out. I'll grab the melee, the one closest to the boss first. Get the soaks. Alright. Range needs your pop second. Perfect. Soaks are by the puddles, so we're on the other side of the room.
Oh.
And I need a different range to grab that last mine. This is group 2. Even groups in. I'll grab the boss. You can take it. Alright, out of Orcada's no-no zone. Get towards the middle. Kill that last ad. Alright, spray and praise on Mordots. Pop a defensive and ride it out as we all transition one more time. Burning before we get jails. It's only a couple more. Yeah, I think you're probably right. No, just kidding. You're totally wrong. Good coming on.
I'm glad
Watch
to be
bullets
wrong.
then. Hell yeah, me too. Well, I was right though. I'm glad you're wrong.
28 seconds for potions, so time it with your when we hit hero.
Yep, just save it for when we pop everything there. Don't be in front of him, follow through, and dodge, dodge, dodge. Don't forget your lock cookies and defensives here. We're gonna need big recovery to make sure we make it good into the next phase. Charging again. Watch my bullets. Alright, mines are about to go out for this phase. Hero here, potion here.
Range dad.
Do not touch the mines. Pay very close attention where you are. Don't touch them. Don't be near them. Don't let them look at you. Know where they are. Frosties, go through the mines.
Oh, come here, mine. Oh, actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. You can touch them.
Look at that. Alright, jails are out. Just there's fine. Just spread them out. You're good. You're good. I think one of you ended up without a healer though, so. Oh no, it's just Abby and Mordots.
You gotta interrupt that stuff, guys.
That is the group 1 soak.
Sorry, this group didn't have an interrupt.
I'll need to put an extra set of markers down for the back room because that did seem smoother. I feel like that was a lot better.
I got battle res during the fight too. I declined this.
Yeah, decline them. We already have healers up, so I mean they'll get you with res in a second. It won't affect our battle res for the fight. So. We have enough time for one really good pull, so let's make it count. I'm going to put one last set of markers down, though, just in case at the back of blue for the jails, because that seemed like it would be useful.
Do you maybe want to just move triangle and diamonds since we didn't use those?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll kind of put them in the middle, because I feel like that's... If we get to a second set of jails in phase 3, we're pretty turbo boned, so...
I mean, and see, that's your problem. You don't take all that damage, you'll be fine.
You only get one set of jails in phase 2.
Yeah, I feel like he does the mega mines well before that becomes an issue. So even if we
get like one more set of each of his mechanics before he gets full energy. There's my
just in time.
Looks like I definitely didn't want to take that much. Oh shit.
Yeah, we want to make sure that for that last phase, I know it's a lot of chaos. We want to make sure we're stacked up nice and tight and everyone's ready to go for the jails because they do split damage. That's part of why we need a good number of players because it hits for a lot of damage. If you have a lot of bodies to share it with, it's not the worst. But
we'll try the first one.
I'm in.
Excellent. All right, at the risk of his death kick out, here we go.
At the risk of his death kick out?
I was like,
I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
I can't always be a hopeless optimist. Sometimes I have to be real too.
Build real for you, damn it.
Oh yeah. All right. Blue and moon. Blue and moon. Everyone over there for jails. Bring them out. Put them on the marks.
Gruntle.
Good job.
Gruntle. Knocking back.
Got plots. Alright, Frosties, get ready. Make sure you got a good path to get to a safe spot. I'll hold the boss right in between them here so we have a nice easy transition. Run through the middle and get to opposite sides. Alright, Storm's Fury's on Stefan. Everyone else over to the other side. This will spawn ads. Be ready to burn those ads. Ads are up. Kill them. Range ads still up. Alright, close are dead. Mines are going out. I'll get the first one. Closest to the boss here. Soul soaks are out. Alright, range, go ahead and get that second one.
Group 1 share.
This is group 1. To the wall, to the wall.
Keep them while you're soaking.
Okay.
Watch your feet.
There's still a bomb up.
Grab that last one. I wanted the stupid rocketeer. I'll grab him here in a second. Alright, we're caught as planted. Everyone else, other side, other side. Okay. Alright, jails are going to be at Skull and X. Put them on the markers. Make sure you're with your healer, ready to go. Stack together, break through as few walls as possible. I'm going to move the boss in between the two jails. Alright, arrows, take your pick. You got plenty of safe spots. Whatever you do, just get to one. Alright, plant if you are Kenjin. Everyone else out to the other side. Yep, don't stop importance. Drones are up, kill them now. Alright, range ad is still a little high. Get it.
Bomb on you.
Alright, getting the first mine here. Need somebody to grab the second one when ready. Right, so this is group 2, even groups to the wall, to the soak.
We're doing great. We're gonna push them way early.
Yeah, let's push him here before it matters. I got this soak here.
Get the ad.
Yep, ad's right under. He's kind of transitioning. Here we go. Don't be in front.
Watch your step.
That was 30 seconds earlier than last time, guys.
That's fantastic. Great DPS. When our next V-Res charge comes up, pay attention.
Oh, shit. Oh.
One more charge. Out of the way. Dodge them bullets.
Ow.
Run through the boss's hitbox if you can help it. He gets wonky with the damage, so.
Those two.
Try gun pop Kenjin as soon as you can. There's drone at the back. Kill it. Second pot should be up shortly if they're not already. Make sure you use them.
10 seconds.
Do not pop the mines. Do not touch the mines.
coming through the middle.
Near the mines. arrows behind the mines. They're all near the middle, near the boss.
Right for jails after this.
Jails on the marks, or close enough. That's fine. Just keep them there. Keep them there. Keep them there. Get into groups quick.
Oh god, Dad.
Oh, that one broke out. That's fine. Covered.
That's pretty good too.
Honestly, you know what's funny is that we moved the markers, and then I literally watched as they were by the markers, and I'm like,
Well,
I know
maybe
that's
the
just like,
ads there,
yeah.
so it might actually be better to move the markers back where they were.
Yeah, no, I
Because
agree.
most of us are going to be having about
That's fine.
Stuck at 7.
All right.
Gotcha.
I don't know what I did, but I apologize.
Oh, I didn't even check to see if the boss was near me when I hit those gables. Not the jables. Alright, that'll be it for tonight. Good work overall cleaning up on Muggsy. I feel like we're getting a better understanding of the basic mechanics there. Next week, if you have not already checked your BIS and confirmed what bosses you still need to kill on Heroic, please let me know. You don't have to do it in the general raid chat. You can always send it to me as a DM on Discord. I just need to know what bosses you still need, if any, from the first 5. That is Vexy through Styx.
We're supposed to be getting the puzzling diners as well, right?
Those don't start until the 13th. We still got a couple weeks on those. But we do have access to the skip through 7. So in the meantime, my hope is that we'll do a bare minimum of bosses. So far, it seems like Vexy and Rick are going to be our main list. But if anyone else needs stuff off of anything else, let me know. Potentially also Styx pending Papa's Vault. So, yep, just let me know what bosses you need so I can make that plan, and I will have logs up in a second. Great work overall. Solid improvements on Styx and One Arm Bandit this week. So, I will see you all next week.
Which one, Fiery? The hedgehog or the dog?
The harvest hog.
You like the hedgehog? He's a cutie.
That's what I say. That's what I
He's
want.
Awesome.
I want him. Cute.
Kills me when they do like a multi-mount month and also like the things like the turtle shell where I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
All right, I bought the spring harvest hog.
And these fucking little ensembles.
Oh, they're talking about that.
Not the ensembles.
I feel little swift fox or woodland freck.
Me?
Many goods for you to see.
I want.
I only have 795 tendies after the mount.
I hate that my horns take out the eyes on the foxes.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
It's a robot chicken.
Yeah.
Gordon's blood stat.
Aw, Frumpy Software. Aw, you could look like a little fox man.
Wait, no, it kind of misses my horns.
And similarly, the night pig.
Oh, he makes a little squeaky sound when you do the jump special animation with the hog.
I need to get him.
Oh boy. This is better than my Traders Gilded Brutosaur.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
The offhand.
I'm really sad.
Probably just get it.
I don't have enough.
Character to where that doesn't have horns. Look at it. So cute, but
Yeah, see, I'm literally, it's like a
Not Taven.
45. 45 is what I need.
I got him.
Sad.
But I should have. Cute.
I wish this robot chicken.
Yeah,
was not,
Papa.
that'd be kinda cool.
Me and Papa Hedgehog Bros.
Hedgehogging.
Making our hog squeal in the middle of
Yeah.
Gornagle.
That's what she said.
I showed the hedgehog mount to my wife, and she's like, "Ow, that looks uncomfortable."
Oh.
Nah, there's a leaf.
She's just jealous because she.
See,
can't
I
get-
said leaf. I said that there's a leaf, and she's like, yeah, like a leaf is enough.
It's a
Oh
magic.
my god.
I mean, hedgehogs are only spake.
Safe journeys.
Danger.
Get that dog out of here.
Sorry, I didn't buy the hedgehog first. I bought the dog first.
Okay.
So I
Now that I'm done with all that nonsense.
My bad.
What's this?
I
Holiday
bought- I
enthusiast?
saw dog first.
Oh, that's
then
for doing the
hedgehog.
Children's Week thing. Okay. Well, since we are finally done with the raid for the night, I'm gonna take off because I gotta be up for work in the morning, stupid early, because we have there's a company coming by. Bowen, go lay down. There's a company coming out to go fix our air conditioner / heater unit that's on the top of our building, and one of us has to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. So of course it's me. Yay. Anyway, well, you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you